Yeah. So
you're working at Verme's. You've got this full-time job, and you're living in Silver Lake, and you get to go on a little vacation.
and I get to go
On little vacations.
on little
Getaways.
vacations. Yeah. And and because Judy helped me get a
Car.
I have a new
Yes.
car. So this is Kathleen and I. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, and wait a minute. Do we want to talk about what the music that's playing underneath?
Oh, yeah, because this is something that
We have been playing this music before. I played you this music before, but it was at this time in 1985, right around between 84 and 86, that a woman came to see me in the bar in Long Beach, and her friend or sister or somebody was a director who was directing a film called The Wizard of Loneliness. And it starred Lucas Haas, and she really liked my music, and I think her name was Jenny Bowen or Jenny, something like that, Jenny Bowen. And she wanted to, she got all excited about using an unknown artist to do the music for the film.
So that's the orchestration or the.
So I went in and I recorded this, but to show it was like my audition for to score this movie.
Right.
And all the producers said, "Oh no, we don't want an unknown female." No. So I didn't get that.
You mean in Hollywood they said that? That's weird.
Can you imagine that?
So that's what's fun. We wanted to tell you guys that's what's been playing.
So that's the music that's under, and it was at this time.
You're
that
playing
I went
each
in.
instrument.
Yeah,
right?
I called in. I'm not playing the bass.
Okay, that's okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
But I'm playing all the rest.
So San Francisco.
Oh, that's loud, isn't it? We can turn it down.
Oh, it's the land of blue jean coats. Come on. And you're going to explain your love of pajama tops.
Oh yeah, I used to shop. There was a store on La Brea called American Rag.
American Rag. Oh,
There's my new car. I bought a Suzuki Samurai, folks. A Suzuki Samurai, and this is us up in Big Bear. I put chains on the tire myself.
Oh my God.
I'm such a lesbian. And I could put all my equipment in the back of this. I traded my ugly yellow LN7 and got me a Suzuki Samurai because this was like the beginning of the SUV craze, right?
Yes.
And it wasn't a Jeep because Jeeps were more expensive. It was the Suzuki Samurai.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I loved it a lot. And this is when your girlfriend takes a picture of you when you wake up first thing in the morning. And I was like, really? But I used to buy pajama. I love pajamas. Old, like vintage pajama tops. And that's what that is. And you know how it's like soft and flannel on the inside? Yeah, I just love wearing it.
I know this look, by the way, of don't come near me. I know how to start the fire.
I know how to start the fire.
Yeah, no, don't even.
Don't try.
Yeah. Oh, look at the Jiffy Pop in the corner. That's awesome.
The Jiffy Pop, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was up in Big Bear. And yeah. You know how much I love the cold.
I love just seeing you in the cold.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah, so then Kathleen and I went up to Mendocino. Do you know where that is in Northern California?
Mm-hmm.
For her birthday, I got it was a bed and breakfast, but actually it was just like, today it would be called an Airbnb. Look at the mullet.
Look at the hair. Wait. Oh my God. That's the beginning.
And it was this little house that was in an apple orchard.
Yeah.
It was super beautiful. We flew up there, and it had stormed the night before. And we drove up from like San Jose to Mendocino. And it was a beautiful drive. And it was just this old kind of house. And it was just this really cool
Very cool.
place. And that's me trying
Kathleen,
to...
don't come near here because I start the fire in the fireplace and I'm going to figure out the stove.
I figure out the stove.
Yep.
Don't even try.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I make you some eggs in the morning.
You make the best eggs, by the way.
Honey.
And I love that Kathleen took so many pictures.
She
We're
did.
so
She took a
grateful.
lot of pictures, and it's really sweet. Yeah. And those are my jeans that I can't get out of, my high tops. And of course,
The best
the
sweater
in the.
Okay.
I have no idea. It just was so
Is
comfortable.
that
I love
Charlie
that sweater.
Brown's old sweater?
I don't know,
Oh,
but
it's
it's
adorable.
1985. Come on,
Yeah.
that's just the sweater, and my mullet has relaxed. And they had a piano in that place.
Come on.
Yeah.
Is that guitar coming out of your head or is that on the
Yes,
shelf?
I have
No.
a guitar coming out of my head.
I love that there was a piano there.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Was it advertised as gay, or you just?
Oh no, I think it was like gay-friendly places.
Okay.
I had a book of gay-friendly.
Remember that? I remember that.
You know, you had to go through the gay because they would freak out of it. Two women. What are you talking about?
I know.
I remember going to my first tour, going to a hotel, and they didn't want to give Kathleen and I the same thing.
You have to have 2 beds.
They wanted to give us 2 beds.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
like
that.
seriously, dude.
Yeah. You were
So,
looking for that coat today.
I know. I love that coat.
Coat's
I
awesome.
wonder where that is.
Oh, so now you're near the beach. You said there was a lot of.
we were walking down it had stormed the night before, so
Yeah.
we're walking down to the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And I had never felt that Northern California ocean thing.
Amazing.
And this is totally
These pictures are amazing.
totally. Thank you.
Oh, here comes a wave.
But
Right?
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
my
the
God.
wave. It was so big. That's the kind of
my
wave
God.
that, like, if you're down further, it'd take you out. And
You
you'll never
actually
see
look
you
a little
again.
like, let's get out
Come
of here.
on,
Yeah.
I'm a Kansas girl,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy.
That was
So,
awesome.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was doing
Yeah.
and looking like at
You had
that
that little
time.
you dyeing your hair a little bit.
I had that little, I dyed my hair. Remember, it was blue at
Right.
first, and then I had just put little flecks in.
But that's your vacation, going on vacation, not working with my new clothes on from Melrose. But I'm wearing my pajama tops. And
That's my
jean jacket.
pajama
Come
tops.
on.
Yeah, that's kind of how I used to roll just during the day.
So after these little vacations, you come home,
Yeah.
and you're at work, and
I get some interesting work
Tell
from
me.
Almo Irving.
like,
Well, artists weren't covering my material, but they would get requests from movies, and the one you just heard was actually from the bar. But then a director named
Mark Rocco.
Mark Rocco, whose
guessing
father
that
was
was his
Alex
name.
Rocco. Yeah, that's his name, Mark Rocco.
Yeah.
I almost said the other ones, but it
Yeah.
was Mark Rocco. Came in because he was doing a song. He was doing a movie. Mark Rocco's father was Alex Rocco.
Yeah,
Alex Rocco was
a wonderful actor.
actor, and you know, so Mark grew up in the Hollywood, and he was starting directing. And I don't know if this was his directing debut. It might have been. But he was doing a movie in the 80s about rock and roll in the 80s. And, you know, it's that 80s version of
And we have a band
rock
in
group.
this, and a woman who sings, and we need you to use the music.
Yes,
we need
so
your
they,
music.
They wanted a song that this girl sings at the end of the movie.
Who was this girl?
This girl was...
She was an actress.
She
I
was
liked
an-
using the word actor if it's not
Actor.
actress. Yeah, she was
Actress.
in. Yes.
She was in... she had been in... Do you remember Night of the Comet? She was in that movie.
Yes.
Her name was Catherine Mary Stewart.
Oh,
And really nice gal.
nice gal.
She was a nice gal. Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Did
was.
you have a crush on her? A little
Stop it. Stop right now. You're not me. I had a very interesting experience with her. She was
Okay.
very nice.
bit? And she's married with kids now, right?
She's married with
Okay.
kids, as they all are.
But
aren't they?
before you hit play on
Yes,
this is
yes.
so. This is the song you wrote. You would do back
Okay.
then. You would explain
I
how
would,
this would work.
they would, I would get a script,
Mm-hmm.
or they would describe to me what it was, and this song was in the script. It was her brother who we'd been through. You know, he was part of the movie, and then he dies of an overdose or something. He dies tragically, and so she's all brokenhearted, and it's like the ending song of her finding her. Yeah, don't go watch this movie. It's really bad.
It's called
Scenes from the Gold Mine. I don't think I think
can actually
you can find it on
YouTube it and
YouTube
watch
because
the
I
whole
found
thing.
it. So I wanted to just play a little clip. I have somewhere in my warehouse world, I have a tape of me singing this song, but I never digitized it, so I don't have it on my computer. So I don't know where it is. I have to really go looking for it.
So she.
So we're going to show you her in the movie singing this song, and I worked with her to.
so great. It's so yummy.
She, I worked with her, you know, on the song because she's not really a singer,
Right.
but they really wanted this song, and so she worked a long time, and
Right.
and we became friends.
Yeah.
And, look, there goes my. That was.
Somebody's getting all nervous. We're talking about. Wait, there's your pack.
Where is it?
Right
There it
here.
is. Okay, I can't hear a thing. All of a sudden. That was karma.
No. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So here's what is kind of a theme is that they get back then a cassette of you singing it, and they kind of want your version of it, but they do the best they can. And she did a lovely job.
She did a lovely job. We're just gonna have you. I'm just gonna play a little.
Is this the scene when her mom comes in? And
yeah,
they
this
kinda
is
make
like the
up?
last scene where she's left the band and she's got her own, power, and the guy she introduces is another guy that was in the band that really believed in her, but not the romantic interest. And so she's going out on her own, and yeah.
Okay, let's watch this.
You ready?
And the song is called?
Song is called "The Lonely Dancer." Yeah. So, are you ready? I just going to play a little bit of it for you.
You're going to play as long as
Catherine
you want.
Mary Stewart.
Here we go.
The Lonely
Wait,
Dancer.
turn it up. Can't hear.
Oh, right. Here we
Wait.
go. Oh, I got it right here. Oh, for heaven's sake.
My name is
There
Debbie
you go.
D'Angelo, and this is my friend Kenny Bond on the keyboards. I'd like to start out by playing a song that I wrote for my brother. I miss him a lot. How could you leave without saying goodbye, or giving me the chance to look in your eyes and say, where you gone? Where are you gone? One touch would have lasted 1,000 years. One answer would have dried these forever tears. Where you gone? Where are you gone without me? You promised never to leave without me. So what's left now but to pick up the dream and start out on my own, no matter how hard it seems? What happens to the lonely dancers? I'll just have to find my own answer.
Okay, there you go.
No, it's
Yeah.
sweet. It's
Okay.
No,
Ooh.
we tease, but it's sweet, and we're just swimming in an 80s.
It's just so
and
80s.
it's amazing.
What's left now?
And
Yeah.
she's actually singing. She did.
She
a
actually
lovely job.
sang it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Bless her heart. She follows me on Twitter.
Oh,
I know. It's so sweet. She's
And her
pretty
name
nice.
is
Catherine Mary. She's one of those those
They
three
all have
names.
three
She all
names,
gets she gets messed up with Mary Stuart Masterson. There's Catherine Mary Stewart.
I think she was on
is her
Days of Our Lives for a while,
Yeah.
and she did some but she did a lovely job.
She was- yes,
She did.
she-
And I can't wait for you to find your version because we're going to
we'll play
too.
that.
Oh my God, this 80s dip is so fun.
80s dip in the
Yeah.
Friday
And
Night
that-
Time Machine.
Yeah.
Back to the 80s.
Oh.
80s. 80s. 80s.
Ah.
What?
No, what it's
I think
interesting.
somebody moved. Yeah.
Oh,
She's there now.
Oh,
She's behind
she
us, if
is.
you're wondering.
because
she's
she wanted,
not on the.
She wants to sing
Nope,
Lonely
she's not
Dancer.
there no more. She wants to sing Lonely
And she
Dancer.
might know that I have some carrots in my pocket.
Oh my God! Don't tell her.
I won't tell her.
Okay.
Okay, what's interesting now is that then
So remember Mark Rocco, because he becomes a really big fan of mine.
yes.
And I work with him for the next 10 years and do a couple other things with him. So so that was his first thing.
And then
the first thing he did.
remember this because in the next thing we're about to show, it's interesting that some of the songs happen in a theatrical experience where
Yeah.
people are coming in. So anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
okay.
I also another request that comes. So once I got this work,
Yeah.
then the people at Alma Irving like, hey, she can write music for film.
Right.
So another film project comes in.
I'm excited. Should we show the trailer? Or are you going to
Well, let me explain who
Okay,
the
I'm just
guy
excited.
and this director. His name is John Hancock, and he had done a movie called Bang the Drum Slowly, which
Big,
won
huge,
Academy Award. It
amazing.
had
Yeah.
Robert De Niro
Yep.
in it. Really, it was a big baseball movie.
And there's some gay themes in that movie too.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I believe so.
I don't know. watch it that
Putting that
closely.
in my, I thought there was.
And so we're first going to show you the trailer for. Oh, the trailer is so very 80s too. I did not write the music for the trailer.
Right. But you wrote a lot of
Yeah,
the music in this
because
with a
the
major motion picture star
Yeah.
in this. Huge star.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and this is like a for real movie, and they the
It's not the Mary Stewart, by the way, from Fried Green Tomatoes. Just
no,
so you know.
see,
No. Yeah.
totally different. Mary, that
Just everyone
always
had 3 names.
Catherine Mary Stewart
Yeah.
is this one.
Yeah.
Mary Stewart Masterson
Yeah.
is Fried Green Tomatoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Very, it's I know very
Yeah.
very close.
Yeah.
I'm sure she gets that all the time.
Yeah.
And so John Hancock comes in and he says he's doing this movie,
Mm-hmm.
and the premise of the movie is a guy's in prison. He sees a film, he sees a play,
Mm-hmm.
and he's moved by it. And he wants to write his own play in prison, and he does, and it's a musical, and then it's a success, but he gets out and all this stuff, and there's a riot and all sorts of
This
things.
is kind of why we decided to show the trailer.
know.
To kind of set up.
Well, no, the trailer
I'm
just talks
teasing.
about the
Right.
actor.
But it's great because it's
But there's so he needed someone to write the songs of the musical
Right.
in the and I got to be there when they were doing. So
and this was in North Carolina. Where?
at the De Laurentiis Studios in the in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay.
So first, let's watch the trailer.
Once in a generation, a gifted actor makes a role his own
There it is.
and gives life to a motion picture of unquestionable power.
Unquestionable power.
The actor is Nick Nolte. The motion picture is Weeds. From the depths of a gritty prison cell came one man with the guts and courage to change his life and to live his dream.
What?
Nick Nolte, Weeds. Feel what it's like from
Feel
the
what it's
inside.
From the inside.
Okay. Huge star. Huge star.
Huge star, yeah.
And the moment you found out you were writing this, you were going. They flew you to North Carolina. Did you call your parents the moment you got
Oh
the
my
job?
God, yes.
Because that's a big
I was
deal.
like, listen, yeah. Oh no, it was huge, and it was really fun. They flew me down there. They I stayed in the thing. I got to teach Nick Nolte how to sing
because that was
because he's completely tone deaf. And completely rhythm. He just doesn't. And so I spent like days kind of walking around with him, trying to have him feel rhythm. He's a really interesting guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice guy. He's
Yeah.
fine. Kind of troubled,
Yeah.
but we had a great friendship, and the whole cast. I really enjoyed the whole
It's a
cast.
big cast.
Yeah, and I wrote at least 3 of the songs in it, and this one, there's a whole clip of this song. This is in the middle of the movie. This is part of the prisoners. They're now out of prison, and they're doing a show off Broadway or something, and the song is called Weeds. And so it's just this dramatic thing. And I wrote
It's kind
the
of
song.
funny in a subtextual way about everything else in our life, isn't it? A little bit.
Everything is, isn't it?
No, but it's called
It's called Weeds. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, it's funny. They actually didn't want to call the movie Weeds because of that. They were
Right.
like, people are going to think it's a cannabis
Yeah.
movie.
No.
And so we were trying to think of different names,
Yeah.
and I tried to I actually got to know the whole production and everybody really well.
And you're part of a movie set.
Yeah,
That's everything.
I'm on a movie set. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's like the beginning. I think this is the beginning of '86
Yeah,
that I'm doing this. I
okay.
don't quite
All
remember
right.
exactly when. But some really great actors that you'll recognize their faces, and just really, really sweet folks. And here it is. This is Weeds. The sound's a little weird.
Go!
So I wrote this song. Yeah.
We in the street, knowing no one wants you under their feet, growing. Time and time again, I think that if I had the chance to live my life over, I'd make the same mistake I'd never learned from all the years I spent just living out this fate. I'd only find an easy way to cheat the odds again and wake up with my head on these kids just thinking I could change and thinking that I could have changed. When I was young, I held on to life with a fire of clouds and I lived every breath with all I need. How could I know how to make a mistake? So I close my eyes and it takes me back again. Weeds growing, creeping up through cracks in the street, knowing no one wants you under their feet, growing.
Okay, so many things to talk about.
Because
Wow. Okay.
Get off out of here. So they, they wanted something. They didn't want something really polished or anything. That,
No,
they wanted something that could be a bunch of guys from a prison had written.
Perfect.
So it's kind of clunky, but it's fun.
It's not clunky. It's
it was fun.
perfect.
It was fun working with all of them, and
And it's Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson
from Ghostbusters
yeah,
and from
John Forsythe from Raising
oh
Arizona.
my God.
Joe Mantegna.
Joe Mantegna.
No, Mantegna. He was the guy. Each of them, I got to know each of them, and like Joe's like, hey, let's go out to a Italian restaurant, and just get to know each other. It was really fun, and he introduced me to gnocchi. I'd never eaten gnocchi before, and he says, no, you got to have this is the best because he was all Italian, and they were all super duper sweet.
Oh, I love that you got to do that.
It was really fun.
Wait, there's more though from this.
All right, so the end. We're gonna just what time is it? Oh, look at that. We're doing real well.
Okay.
So the last one is I wrote a song. I wrote this song called "I Want to Go Home," and that was the song that really got me the whole gig in the first place. And they show it. We're going to just jump into the very end of the movie, and then I want to show you the credits. But this is just
This is so you. I just can't get over the fact that you're 20,
25.
25, and you got to sit then in a movie theater.
No, I was like 24.
24.
I was 25. Yeah.
And to see your name
Well,
and hear you.
by the time it came out, I was 26.
Okay.
But
That's a big deal.
yeah, but this is like, hey, I made a movie, and I've always loved Hollywood, and I love movies, and the Oscar that I have is just one of my just.
Dang
so
it! I was
going
to bring that in to remind everyone that you won an Oscar.
That I did.
And then they didn't invite you into the Academy until they did.
It took a while for them to.
but there's so many things to talk about.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't like talk about the negative.
We're gonna go a little long too, because then we're
We
gonna
always
talk
do.
about a little about something.
Oh, that's right.
yeah. So
Yeah. Okay. So this is just this is the finale of the movie to save you from again watching it. I Want to Go Home is the name.
and this is over. Yeah.
I saw a prison near Plymouth Rock. It was overgrown with weeds, ragweed and thistles, milkweed and vetch. They sprang from every crack. Someday their roots will pry the walls apart. I won't be around. But I saw them last summer, and they were in bloom. They were springing up from the wall with all the strength they were given to tell the world they were there. And bees came and drank from them. Just like any garden flower. They had nectar to give, too.
Yeah, so it's cool. Yeah, so here's the credits, right? The cat was part of the show.
Friend of biscuits.
Ernie Hudson. It's really sweet. So, okay, so it goes on and on and on.
What-
and it's, yeah, no. it's great. You see all the people, but I want to show you because this is the credit that really rocked my world. Right? Are you ready for it?
And you're sitting in the and you hear your music.
I know,
Oh,
and
my God.
that's me playing the piano.
Hey.
Yeah. And here's look. I want to go home. Written by Melissa Etheridge.
Yes.
And I wrote, what else did I write? I wrote Weeds. There you go, Weeds. Body Search. I did not write the pimp song, but I wrote Burn. There you go.
But
Look
you
at
wrote
that.
Body Search. Okay.
Body
Okay.
Search. Because these are
Okay.
all the songs that needed to. They had the titles, and I had to write the songs.
Okay.
'Cause they already had the titles that they wanted in the
Okay.
in the thing.
Wait.
I wrote I Want to Go Home.
I know this. Wow, honey.
I know, it was
that
really fun.
It was go
And a lot
big
of
for a
people-
second.
Go big.
Go.
Here we go. We're going big. Go big or go home.
So did you go home to Kansas City and then sit and watch this with your parents?
Well, I happened to be back in Kansas City when this movie came out. And I went with my parents. We drove to Kansas City. It was just showing in one theater. And we sat there and watched
Come
it.
on.
And, you know,
That's a big deal.
it was a big, big deal. Yeah, it was. And that was before my album came out or anything. And a lot of people didn't know that I did that. But,
I don't think a lot of people did know this. That some of these, and people are wondering when you will be doing the song from Weeds on your looper.
no.
'Cause I mean,
No, no. There are some things that I just let lie. And then there's things that we do, you know.
That went
Bring
by too
back.
fast. Oh, and you know
Yeah,
what?
we need to talk about
Oh, but
the new. Really? What did I just
happened?
do?
Wait,
No,
no.
I just. Well, stop.
What happened?
Oh,
Where did
stop.
we go?
I
We're
did
there.
that.